Disclaimer. So, there will be used images of Divya that belong to Maher Smokes, Xiphirex from Tumblr, Jelly Belly, What Bot Led Demon, Pinterest, Blood Gold Sheet for 24,110, and Steven Universe that it's owned by Cartoon Network. I'm sorry if I mispronunciated your names, but I just want to make sure that everybody knows that I do not own the images that are gonna be used in this review. And if you people are offended by these images that are going to be used in the review, well, my apologies, but don't attack the creator, attack me for using these to make the video. That's it, let's get on with this video. Hello everybody, I'm Peter Gop, and today I'm gonna be torturing myself with reviewing Can Go Back and Single Pair Rose. Why does my background say there's gonna be a review of Can Go Back and a rant by Single Pair Rose? I'm gonna be torturing myself with Steven Universe, so maybe I'm just gonna go insane. Who cares really? Now, let's get on to this. Oh, hi, Miss President Wilhelmina. What are you doing here, and with what I can help you with? Oh, here just to see your video live. Why? Well, isn't it obvious? I'm a president. I should know what my citizens do on internet. Alright. Wait, is this an evil scheme or something? Because, no. It's basically the same evil scheme that was just for you to review the Steven Universe, nothing else. Alright. I cannot wait to see you go insane. Alright, Steven Universe is bad, but I cannot drive me insane. Oh, you'll see. You'll see. Nice, why should you go these videos? Alright, let's get on with this. Let's start with Can't Go Back, because this one was the first one that was released, so let's get with this. Now, Can't Go Back say there is a decent episode, to say the very least. I mean, my only problem with it was at the ending, otherwise it was good. I like it, the whole aesthetic of Steven basically going to sleep and Peridot and Pumpkin being in her hop top. In top, it was pretty decent. Then when Steven is about to go to sleep, we get the entrance of Ronaldo, a character who even Steven Universe fans don't like. Like, wow, a character that even the fans of Steven Universe don't like? I flipping didn't know that's even possible. But anyways, he's there and he's like a total and complete retard. Like always, basically. He said he spotted something at the moon, and Steven's like, did you call that the new mayor, which was not a more? 3 times! Or was that 4? I don't really care. So, as far as we can imagine, Ronaldo was just was basically overreacting. So since Steven knows that he cannot shut Ronaldo up for the night, he just decided to go to see it. When he looks through the telescope, spots the moon base. And he basically said that we had that for a while. And then Ronaldo, after finding that out, he basically says, take me with you. How long do you have it, and why is it shaped like a bar? Which somehow, even though Steven is somewhat unconscious because he's still very tired, he actually heard the whole thing with why is it shaped like a bar. So he quickly checks through it, and he sees the bar, and he basically goes to Lion and comes back. Which is kind of strange if I'm being totally honest. I think, wasn't it established already that Lion has some form of free will? Like, it has enough for Steven to brack him, so I don't exactly know why he followed Steven even though he was asleep already probably. And how did Ronaldo react to that? Like, alright, I guess I'm just gonna blame the time call. Because it would be pretty annoying if Steven just constantly like show every single fucking image. Like 3 minutes of Steven just running and talking. That would be tedious. But I guess it's not that different the regular show. Now Steven goes to the moon base. Now Steven first goes to the moon base, which is logical because Lion doesn't really know the direct location of the bar. So Steven states to Lion he can rest, which is logical. He bubbles himself to go outside into the barn. He doesn't find anything, so he basically like goes to the moon base to check to see if she's there probably. Then he basically goes upstairs because that would be logical. Then he catches lepers basically spying on them or something. I don't know really. The scenery around that seemed more like a forest, but I don't think it was like lepers is like a captain who would do that, but what do I really know? Maybe it was some kind of thing, they just didn't describe it very well. Now Steven basically goes there and asks and says basically like a joke, like, aren't you going to leave to the like already have the galaxy? Which was alright. The leper says some things that she actually cares and all that. And then she sings a song, which I personally find Stereo River songs to be fair a bit underused. Like usually when they're like songs, they like go over the top with it. Those are my types of songs. Like they go over the top with it. Like let's say take the first Wise trailer or the White trailer. Like Wise is basically singing in that form while battling a giant flipping Mac. Or armor. I'm just gonna call it a Mac. So yeah. That was flipping awesome. And then we got to the next song that was in volume 4. It was shown that it wasn't really the main focus of it. It was supposed to buy the soundtrack. Because it was just the final part, so it made sense why it wasn't over the top. But for some strange reason, all the Steven Universe songs, even if they have good lyrics, even if they are sung good, I'm not criticizing the people's singing careers, just feel like they should went a bit more over the top with it. Like, seriously, wouldn't it make more sense to have it be over the top, like, instead of just having the same image or just what's happening in the moment? Which I do need to ask, is that actually the thing that already happened, or is that a thing that's happening now? I'm guessing it's still nighttime, I'm guessing that's already what happened, so that doesn't really make it sense for it to be an orb that can allow the lions to see what's happening. Although maybe it's because most of the races they encountered were more animals, so it didn't really matter. But anyways, I wish like it would be a bit more over the top. But after that song, we get a touching scene in which Steven like says what will happen, how good it will be if she comes back. Like it doesn't need to be completely back. Like she could just drop it out on the flipping beach city. Like how the ocean's literally right there. They could be like neighbors and all that. So yeah. But since Steven is very tired, he falls asleep. And then Steven gets to his dreams, which I must ask. The first time, okay, one of the times that Steven had a dream of that whole like pink diamond thing, that whole blue diamond, made sense. But what the fuck does those dreams, what the fuck is activating these dreams? Like really, maybe you can argue the fact that they're in a jam base, but I don't know. For some strange reason, I don't think that these jams shouldn't, there shouldn't be any trigger of flash of what happened late before. But maybe someone made a theory about it. Tell me in the comments below if somebody made a theory about it. Now, anyways, after that scene that basically had Pearl like walking to Pink Diamond when after the conversation with Yellow and Blue, which oddly enough, I feel like Yellow was actually kind of hiding something. Like maybe Yellow still knows something because she didn't directly address that. Like, yeah, let's like she was like, yeah, let's blame her something. Like, yes, you should not be begging something. Anyways, after the conversation and Blue and Yellow leave, Pearl shows up, basically draws his sword, has this weird face. Like this gonna kill you son of a bitch face. Which is inaccurate because which was kinda terrifying, like, but not really. I'm just gonna blame some other horror movies for the terrifyingness. Like, there's so many flipping horror movies that have that whole shadowy character thing. But anyways, that causes Steven to wake up. Since he pretty much didn't exactly get any kind of confidence in Lapras, like, I saw that the diamonds, and because he went mute, which was, I'm pretty sure some YouTuber always say this, but what the fuck was up with Steven not just saying this? Like, it was a past vision or something. Like, I saw blue, yellow, and pink diamond. And he said that was probably a past vision because because the outfit that Pearl was wearing, what I can at least describe as Pearl, wasn't the same. And she had the mom's sword. So why the hell they did? And it seemed like it was discussing during the war. But why the heck did Steven not say anything? Like, shouldn't Steven be at this point at least somewhat used to it? Wow, how much they have him mature. You would assume that he already have flipping be like able to say stuff like this. So yeah, because Steven is a total nitwit and doesn't tell the dime about the fact that it's a past vision and it doesn't really say anything about them coming, even though I'm pretty sure they are coming. I mean the whole ship going to on Earth, but what do I know? So yeah, Steven basically Lepers basically leaves this time with no bond, so either she'll get captured or maybe she'll decide to come back. Either in a flashback or they're gonna encounter her when they go to the space. I don't know, the show is so limited with the whole Steven perspective thing that, honest to God, you can't really do anything. And don't bring out the Smoky Quartz and Stavani thing. Both of these two characters are Steven just fused with somebody else. So yeah, the episode Can Go Back was for me a terrible episode, like every single episode series, but it was a decent episode. How they at least weren't that many complaints about the animation things. And now let's review a single pair of rows. Considering the fact that it was a rant before, let's rant about it. Now after the single pair of rows, after Can Go Back, we see Steven on the couch, basically, I'm guessing asleep because he was still a bit tired, I'm guessing, when Pearl and Amethyst walk in. He struggles to ask Pearl for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's my lack of emotions or something, but I feel like Steven should have any problem, like, asking the whole thing to Pearl. But since Amethyst was there and, there was a discussion about cell phones, it doesn't go well. And they come somehow to the whole, these shifts for phones or cases, which is a bit weird of thing, but who really cares? Amethyst basically goes into her room because she has like a ton of them, which does make me wonder why doesn't she actually use a cell phone? Maybe it'll be too expensive or something because they know how much Amethyst uses it, but who really cares? So yeah. Well, Pearl and Steven are alone. He basically brings up the whole pink diamond thing. And she can act any lascious spaces, like covering her mouth, mouth until Amethyst comes and basically says, I have the case right here, and she basically like knows something weird, but Pearl just shrinks it down. Like she grabs the case, say, yes, I'll put it on later, because she put the phone and everything basically in her jam. So after that, Steven basically went to eat some fried bits, because apparently the guy can't eat anything but fried bits. Well, I guess I'm not exactly the best candidate to complain about his eating habits, but who cares? So yeah, then Steven gets a message from Pearl that basically states, I wanna talk to you, but I can't. Muffle something. Which is a bit of a weird statement, considering what we're gonna see later. So after that Steven goes there to tell Pearl. She basically like says that's ridiculous, that they're gonna go to a bar on this by getting her phone out. She tries that, but for some strange reason she gets everything wrong. So she basically tells Steven that he needs to get inside her jam. Which is a bit of a weird thing, if I'm being honest to you. Like, I don't believe in any other episodes there have been like anything saying that Pearl can actually keep stuff there isn't a jam weapon or a hologram in it. And the whole hologram thing doesn't really stay in it. But anyways, Steven goes in there and he meets another Pearl, which is that like a version of her mind, her past self, like a most prominent personality, I don't know. And we see her organizing her weapons, her gem weapons, which makes me wonder, does that mean Garnet and Amethyst have that? Like, if Amethyst ever decide to do that, does that technically, we will see like Amethyst in there and her things? And if Garnet, would we see a bunch of goblins? Or how, if Lapis has wings, would we get like, if we went inside her, would that be like a thing? Or is this just like the Pearl thing because she was supposed to be a servant? Anyways. Pearl basically first plans to organize Ham, and she doesn't really know how to organize him because, again, that's not like a normal thing. I mean, if she gets like a phone, yeah, she can organize. But if she gets Steven, it's kinda hard. But Steven basically says that he has come here for the phone because I guess she cannot give the right thing or something. I don't know, for some reason I feel like she would already, that won't be aware. But Steven basically says that some other ones took it, and they are mass. Although Steven resists, he basically goes in because after all it could be. Then we go into a memory of Pearl crying her eyes out. Well, that showed that whole thing wasn't exactly good. So yeah. After that, he basically wants, even though he feels like it's uncomfortable, she basically still takes him back. And that's the time, I believe it was after the gem mutation thing, because that's how it seemed. Which was also a bit a weird thing, like, how does a past, I'm guessing personality Pearl take Steven to a past version where she was crying before Steven, and then to the end of the gem war. But anyways, they go back, she sends Steven again back, but using animation if you ask me. Then Steven goes into the time where his mother, the whole point that Rose Pink Diamond, and then we see Pearl's eyes, Pearl's jam, and Pink Diamond's jam. He's a bit confused because how does that make sense? So she takes Steven in there as well. And then we get the worst flipping thing in this entire fucking movie, in this entire flipping thing. Which is, we get revealed that Pink Diamond is indeed Rose Quartz. Or is it Rose Quartz is indeed Pink Diamond? Now first thing, all of the people that were right about this theory, applause. Like everybody, I'm pretty sure a bunch of people always said applause to you people. But with this said, let's just talk about this. Like, what? Like, let's just talk about this. This fucking reveal is, even if you like it, and you're right, it still is the worst flipping reveal of the history of reveals. Like, seriously, people, how does this reveal make any form of flipping sense? Like, oh, granted, not that many people expected it, but that's not a good reveal. Like, this is the reveal that makes you, like, ask yourself, are we sure that Rebecca Sugar and the Universe has planned all this? Because, let me tell you people something, there's a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of flaws with this. Like, for starters, Pink Diamond's first character traits, which were in the Jungle Moon, were annoyingly bad. But Rosa's Quartz's personalities were always like a healthy mother figure, like someone you will always like feel confident in something. So those personalities make no flipping sense in any form of the flipping way. Then later, you expect us. Then later, sometime during when she get a colony, when she was whining to the diamonds, she basically sees the beauty of something and decides to start a revolution. Like, seriously? Why would you start a revolution against your own flipping kind? I guess it's the thing that she couldn't just, say it's delay or something, but, like, you seem like you had a lot of flipping jams already. So, why the hell was it really necessary to do that? Plus, if those architectural things were designed by you, why the hell didn't you go through with that? Then, why the fuck is there a human flipping zoo? Like, that's weird. Was that originally something that she got entertained, and then after a while she decided to continue it? She decided to actually protect the Earth? If that's the case, why didn't she send those humans back? Like, just say, I don't know, they aren't interested anymore or something. So why the hell didn't she just send them back? For more, if the way that Pink Diamond says it's Pink Diamond's colony, she wouldn't care before she reveals the whole thing. Why the fuck did she leave the freaking human zoo to just live the way it wants to? Like, seriously, in which logical world does that make sense? How the hell did she just forget about the human zoo? Also, but it was stated, I believe, somewhere that Rebecca Sugar doesn't have villains or antagonists. It has misunderstandings. But the only misunderstanding here is, yeah, it turns out this person, Blue Diamond, has been crying over, and some gems feel so sad and all that, and people saw her as a dictator or something. It turns out she is actually nothing more than a flip, and this character that was also so hot and all that. Turns out these two characters are the same person, and they're just a cheating, double-crossing, lying whore who does anything she wants. It doesn't care about nothing but herself. Like, how the hell are they going to solve this misunderstanding? I mean, there's misunderstandings, and there are flippant logical things. And this doesn't make sense. Like, seriously, how the hell did Pearl and Pink Diamond constantly, went through? Like, after her shattering, it made sense, but how the fuck the other times? Also, how the fuck did Rose remain as Pink Diamond? Like, granted, that means that there was actually a reason for her room to be like that. But so she basically created her own just to rest or something? Also, how the fuck didn't she know the damage? Plus, does that mean all those freaking rose quartzes in there are just there to be actually not traitors, or just loyal soldiers that will come on guard? So Pink and Yellow Diamond aren't going to be suspicious of it? Also, how is this going to save your flipping case? Like, originally you had a good idea about the diamonds. Like, maybe White Diamond had something to do with it. But now, she's back on nowhere list. Like, seriously, I will be honest to God, most shocked if White Diamond is actually a character and not just a flipping Mac. Like, imagine that the photos make for White Diamond is actually her body. I buy that more. I feel honestly, I honestly see that to be the most logical thing with this. But anyways, so does that mean also in the previous episode, it seemed like Yellow Diamond was not exactly brave or anything, so she seemed more like, I can't believe this, she's actually doing this. I can't believe you're actually gonna do that. So yeah, it made no flipping sense. It made destroy Rose's character, and what the fuck does that even mean now? Like, seriously, who are God at Ironface and the others going to be angry at? They cannot be angry at Steven because he just find that out. They cannot be angry at Pearl because we got seen later that Pink Diamond forbid Rose to say, for Pearl to say that. So who the fuck are they going to be blaming anything? And how the fuck can this be resolved? And just the lack of knowledge in this isn't the only problem. Another flipping problem with this flipping thing is the whole thing how they passed this through. Like, apparently Pink Diamond shapeshifted and her gem turned. Alright, turned? How the fuck did it turn? Like, granted she's a diamond, but that doesn't really make sense. Make sense if you're a hologram. Like, how can a hologram, like, turn completely? Also, I'm pretty sure some YouTubers said, like, I think it was Slice of Otaku, but that gem wouldn't be circular, it will be horizontal. So, why was it circular? Also, how come no one noticed whenever Steven and Amethyst shapeshifted Steven's gem? So does that mean Steven's gem is actually a rose quartz gem, but when it had that whole thing, it actually changed it or something? Like, seriously? And anyways, Pink Diamond went there, grab some dirt, blow it and make it into crystal. Ironically, that was pink crystals because seriously, it could just be purple, something else, but who cares? I mean, it doesn't make any flipping sense and all that. Like, didn't she devour it to make it look like it was shatter? Even though, like everybody else always stated, whenever a gem eats, the food completely disappears. So maybe since it wasn't food, it maybe stayed in or something, I don't know. But anyways, they go out there, we get a little butt shot from Pink Diamond, basically like showing ass to everybody who like wants a good story or something. And my god, that was flipping terrible. Then we get the whole scene with Pearl coming saying sorry that I made you came this way to show the thing, which is kind of stupid. Like, couldn't any other person like say that or something? Or couldn't that purpose send this or something? Or send him a little bit back to explain something? I don't know. I still don't know how the fuck this whole timeline thing works out in Pearl's mind. So anyway, Steven comes back and I would presume that he goes through all the other pearls. Or well, however way he went through, come back or something. Or they will say the Pearl can't do that because of the whole phone thing. But I don't really understand it. And Steven basically says, and God and Amethyst are shocked. A promo for the summer episode that could come in release shown Sapphire leaving and the fact for lying thing and going. And now in Steven Universe, they're probably gonna make it was for the end for good. Also, why in the fuck they had Pearl there be there too? Because she basically lives there and have that revelation also. Like, seriously, that doesn't make any flipping sense. This makes no flipping sense in any form way. Roundtable, I believe, stated that we cannot blame the Universe because this is a story they wanted to tell. Well, guess what, people? With that logic, we also cannot blame Family Guy for their crappy episodes. crappy episodes, I'm gonna put a much more decent one, and that's mostly Ghost Story Go, which B subplot was terrible. So the whole B subplot shouldn't be that. We shouldn't be compared about a B side plot because they wanted to wrote that. That defense doesn't make any sense. If we're going to be criticizing this show, or if you're in it, I'm mostly criticizing it and hate it a lot. We need to bring out this fucking bullshit. Like, how the hell did they think this would work? Like, alright, granted, it's not like the whole continuity is basically the Steven Universe's strong suit. I mean, just look at their abilities, even that seems to be broken half the time. But a story thing like this needs to make sense. And the entire going to the human zoo arc or story doesn't make sense because of this. So, seriously, this doesn't work. No wonder it's at rant, because their flipping being reveal is so fucking terrible that even terrible reviews that everybody can see coming are much better than this. Like, at least those were shitty cartoons. This one they constantly praise for its story and all that, even though we cannot praise this flippin' story because it makes no flippin' sense, and by all the fucking continuities, it makes less sense, and it just makes Rose, everybody who liked Rose, a flippin' psychotic, heartless whore who was doing anything just as long as she liked it. Pearl so devoted to her that is unbelievable. Well, guess what, Pearl? I'm gonna leave you to go with some other flipping guy. Like, seriously. So why the fuck that is terrible? It breaks character. It makes no logical sense, and it's just infuriating. Like, I know the Pixar has a rule that says, think of the first idea you think about it and discard it. Well, guess what? I'm pretty sure that this whole thing is complete nonsense. Like, would it make more sense to be like, I don't know. I mean, seriously, they could have done so much more with this some other way, but no, they cannot do anything, and no one should forget Rose or Pink Diamond because she did nothing but destroy lives. Pearl, Blue Diamond, and possibly Yellow Diamond, and now all the other ones are broken. Blue Diamond for centuries, and who knows how flippin' broken was she after the whole thing, and who knows how much progress it was destroyed just because of the fucking Pink Diamond thing. Like loving the earth and saying there, well, guess what, bitch? The whole staying with Pearl didn't matter because you went on with Greg, and the loving earth thing told me that after you explained how the zoo works. Like, seriously, this makes no flippin' sense. Ha 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 ha! Haha, I see, you cracked. I knew you would crack. That reveal was so flippin' terrible that no one can stand. I just cannot. Your face is so hilarious. Bitch, my face is freaking crystal. The only thing you're saying is your fucking reflection of your smart flippin' mark. Well, of course. No. Oh, yes. It's so delicious. I bet you just want to quit YouTubing. Oh no, I'm not gonna quit YouTubing. I'll be criticizing this flipping show forever and this terrible toy. I mean, seriously, doesn't make any sense to you even. No, but oh really? You gotta get in? Oh please, eventually you're going to crack. Because I'm so much smarter than you. So don't underestimate me. I asked to God, I'm shocked you didn't just destroy yourself. Oh, trust me, I can destroy myself. But I'm not going to because there are better things to do than destroy yourself of a flipping terrible thing. Sure, my anger doesn't do anything, and how my voice is so freaking rough that also cannot, but it's a crappy pass. Alright, but who cares? I will win eventually. You are pathetic. You cannot do anything because I will win always. Oh yeah? You forgot one famous president? Oh yeah, and what's that? I am still a flipping god, bitch! Bitch, just as I don't wanna, just because I cannot kill you because I'm gonna somewhat follow the fucking rule for some unexplained reason, please explain reason, that doesn't mean I can just that doesn't mean I can just just think about it and make you go into a flipping trash yard or somewhere, you fucking bitch, and now excuse me, leave me, you freaking whore! Ugh. Like, sometimes it impresses me how terrible Stevie Universe can be. You know, one thing I should probably do now is try to calm myself down. Like, but what in the world can calm me down for this terrible, stinky, worthless? Oh my! Well, what were we now? Oh, we were adding. Alright. Alright, I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. And please share them with your friends and family. I adore any kind of support. Now if you excuse me, I have some important matters to intend to. Bumblebee! Rose Julica! Ships, here I come!